At 4:17 p.m., my phone buzzed with a message that stopped time. Skip your anniversary party. Look in your wife's basement. I read it once, then again and a third time. My pulse didn't quicken. My hands stayed steady, but a quiet part of me froze, like a forest holding its breath before a storm. No sender, no name, just a cold, gray text bubble that knew exactly where to strike. I was supposed to be preparing. Tie knotted, cufflinks polished, smile practiced for the mirror. 10 years of marriage. A decade of carefully crafted harmony. The message should have seemed ridiculous, but it didn't. Deep down, in a place I kept locked away, I'd always sensed something was off. Not a clear thought, but a shadow that lingered. I stood in the hallway of our pristine home, staring at the words like they'd been carved into the air. They felt inevitable, as if someone had finally spoken a truth I'd been dodging. I turned toward the basement door. Each step down the creaking stairs felt like peeling back a lie. We never used the basement. It was hers. Her sanctuary, her art space, her domain. I'd respected that line, or maybe I'd just chosen to stay blind. The air grew sharp with the sting of cleaning fluid, too potent, like a stain had been scrubbed raw. Then I saw it. A second phone, tucked under a pile of paint-stained rags on her workbench, still plugged in, screen awake, unlocked. People like her. People who wear their facades so long they forget they're false. Don't expect to be caught. I picked it up. Photos loaded first. Him. Always him. His face, his hands, her lips pressed against his jaw. In our bed. Wearing my clothes. Then the texts. He's clueless. Tonight I'll play the part, then maybe next week we break it to him. The message from earlier clicked into place. It wasn't a warning. It was a key to a door I'd refused to open. I didn't confront her. Not that night, not the next day. I needed more than suspicion. I needed truth, hard and unyielding, something to slice through her lies. I cloned her phone, installed a tracker she'd never notice. People like her don't look down at the ground they walk on. His name was Caleb. 16 messages in 3 days, voice notes, plans, words she'd never spared for me. I hired someone. Discreet, professional. He delivered photos. Lunches, motel rooms, stolen afternoons while I was at work. I kept smiling, slept beside her, brushed my lips against her cheek. Inside, I was unraveling, but not with rage. I was awake, seeing clearly for the first time in years. When you see the mask slip, you stop loving the person behind it. 2 days before the party, I got the final piece, a video. Her and Caleb weeks ago in the basement. Her laugh, that hollow, rehearsed one she used for company. He still thinks I'm his. Caleb's chuckle followed. Poor bastard. I froze the frame on her face, half-lit, smiling, lying. That image seared itself into me. The night before the party, I left a manila envelope on the kitchen counter. Inside, printed photos, text logs, a USB drive with the video. I didn't say a word, didn't wait for her to find it. I went to bed. She came in hours later, silent, her breath uneven. She didn't touch me, didn't speak. Her mask had cracked, but she couldn't guess what was left of me underneath. At 6:42 p.m., the house buzzed with guests. The anniversary party sparkled. Champagne flutes, polite laughter. Her in a red dress that screamed guilt masquerading as joy. I waited until the music paused, until the toasts began. I stood, glass in hand. 10 years, I said, my voice steady. A lot can change. Secrets pile up. Even basements get remodeled. The room tittered, uneasy. I met her eyes. But basements always hide what people can't bear to show. Her face paled. I clicked the remote, and the projector hummed to life. Gasps rippled through the crowd. A wine glass shattered. Her voice, smooth and vicious, filled the room. I didn't watch the screen. I watched her. She didn't weep. She broke, mouth agape, hands shaking, her lies too slow to save her. Caleb wasn't there, but he didn't matter. He was a ghost now. I didn't raise my voice, didn't argue. I walked out, their stares pinning her like a specimen. The night air was sharp, but it didn't touch me. I felt nothing, not pain, not anger, not loss. Just quiet. She'd never loved me, only the version of me who stayed upstairs. But I'd opened the door, and I'd seen it all. I didn't wait for her excuses, her tear-streaked promises. I kept walking, each step lighter, shedding a decade of chains. Some truths don't free you, they forge you.